Welcome back to Studio 701. Being a parent is the most rewarding job on the planet, but let's be real, it is also hard work.
I can only imagine. In today's parent panel, Jeff White talks with a group of dads about some of the most challenging and best moments of being a dad.
What is the hardest thing you've had to see as a father? And I mean, like, is it a child getting hurt? Is it someone getting bullied at school? Like, what is the hardest thing you've had to see as a father? And then follow that up with what is the most rewarding experience you've ever had as a father?
You know, with like even just living here in North Dakota, we get extreme weathers. You know, like today, it's pretty cold outside. But there's, you know, the hardest thing is like when your daughter comes home from school and asks, why does some of these kids not have gloves or hats when they're outside, you know, and stuff like that. That's like the hardest thing for me as a father. And then saying, but in the same aspect, but the best thing is like when your daughter asks if she can give her pair of gloves and hats to her because she has an extra pair, something that would help that kid out, if that makes sense. It's hard and it's rewarding at the same time, if that makes sense. It feels like you're doing something right with the kids. You know, not everyone has the best way, or, you know, not everything works out perfect for everyone. But that's like one of the most rewarding things for me is my kids asking me if they can give some of their stuff to other kids that could use it more than they do.
Mike, You're up, man. What is the hardest thing you've had to see as a father, and also the most rewarding experience you've had as a father?
With my daughter, we've had a couple of facial injuries, one on the forehead, and she's popped out a tooth as well, very prematurely, a couple of years too early. So we've had some accidents that have been pretty significant, and she was our first child. So facial injuries, for all you new dads out there, it bleeds a lot. There's a lot of blood. It's going to be okay. So that was a pretty eye-opening experience for me, and just as a father of a daughter, that's hard to watch. It's hard to see. You know, in the same breath, she during one of these accidents. So that's a difficult scenario I had to experience, but I was also very proud. She rebounds very quickly, and she's very tough. So she had knocked out her tooth during a bike ride. It was about a mile back to our vehicle. And so we had a little pull-behind trailer that our youngest was riding in. So we were able to throw her in there, and we just took off and went to the ER. Again, she's biting down on a pair of extra pants to stop the bleeding. And this was the second or third time we'd been to the ER, so we kind of knew the drill at this point. But afterward, about an hour later, when she got out of the ER, she wanted to ride her bike again. So I think the perseverance of kids is pretty amazing. They learn very fast and are very brave. So as you know, as difficult as some of those things are, it's pretty amazing to see them rebound and kind of persevere.
Yeah, nice, good stuff, man. Ryan?
For me, the hardest thing is the kind of twofold I love technology. I live and breathe technology. But there's so many pieces of technology when it comes to Netflix and streaming TV and this gaming console that's not a Nintendo that one kid had on the block that everybody came over and played, but everybody's got some kind of electronic means. I mean, you get electronic devices at school to use and things. And I think the hardest thing for me is to that piece of it, but to temper my expectations sometimes when I think this is going to be the coolest thing ever. Because when I was 6, like, oh, when I got my bike, or when I got, you know, Sorry or Chutes and Ladders, like that was really cool. We sat down and played with my parents but the technology piece for me is so hard to try to make what I think things should be so fun and then harness that, you know, or the technology piece is, well, it's not as fun as this, and to kind of get disappointed. And I think it's probably my wife too, same kind of thing, you know, where we think we get this whole grandiose plan for a birthday party, and it all involves all these things, and we think it's going to be great, but maybe not the excitement's there. So I think that's kind of, it's a complicated answer for me, but I think the technology piece really, we try to separate a lot of those pieces when it comes to rewards and presents and those sorts of things. The most rewarding thing, I kind of play out with Braden too, is along the same lines as Braden, I should say, is the kindness thing. There's nothing more rewarding for me than when my teacher sends an email or messages us on an app and says, that my boys, help this child, fell on the ice and help this child get up. Or my 2-year-old, even though they have a no sharing policy at daycare, she couldn't stop him from sharing his last 2 goldfish with his 2 friends because it was so cute. So I think the kindness thing for me is what is the most rewarding, just to hear those and taking care of other kids and being kind.
And this has been Parent Panel. Some sweet stories right there. Some good kids, some good parents.
Always good to hear from the dads.
I love having that